And tonight, the town of Delcombe and all of its shrimpers are preparing to celebrate all things shrimp. The shrimp season opened yesterday. The shrimp festival starts tomorrow.
I'd say it's a pretty busy time down in Delcombe, but how has the year started off for those who get up extra early to head out to the docks? Stephen Albritton is here live in studio. Stephen, what do the shrimpers have to say?
With each new year comes new challenges to overcome, and the 2013 season is already starting off with shrimpers keeping an eye on the Gulf. With amusement rides in place for this year's Shrimp Festival, shrimpers are already pulling in their nets with the first haul of shrimp for the season.
It went swell, except for the weather. Above average for us. Smaller boat.
Terry Latchley and his family aren't the only ones keeping an eye on the sky. Miss Ruth Petre has been in the shrimping business for 55 years, working with Ocean Harvest.
I don't know, that little disturbance is coming, might stir something up hopefully, and things will get better, because it seems to be all over the coast. It's slow.
During her time, she has seen the industry change. Many of the bigger boats are gone, and the number of shrimpers is down.
But all those old fishermen are retired, and the kids and grandkids, they're all pretty much going into something else. So there's very few local fishermen, they ain't got that much.
Even with the changes, Miss Ruth is hoping for high prices for everyone to benefit.
It's never enough for the fishermen, but it is going up. They always say it's never enough.
As for the Shrimp Fest, it will kick off tomorrow with Family Night from 6:30 until 10 p.m. Live in the studio, Stephen Albritton, KATC TV3.
Well, even as the shrimp season is underway, international shrimp producers are becoming more of a problem for producers here at home. Senator Mary Landrieu is hoping the Federal Trade Commission will put a tariff on those imports to keep them from aggressively undercutting prices here in the U.S. and forcing shrimpers out of business. She's hoping to protect the more than 14,000 jobs the shrimp industry accounts for here in Louisiana. The Federal Trade Commission will decide on those tariffs on September 19th.
We also need to have the rules of the road fair for our shrimpers. So between the hurricanes, the BP spill, and now this import attack, they're having a hard time.
Here's Rob's 24-hour forecast.
Some rough and tumble weather a couple of hours ago, but things beginning to settle down as we take a look at the radar satellite composite. Strong storms pushing through St. Landry, St. Martin, Iberia, and portions of St. Mary Parish continue to weaken with the heaviest of weather, mainly Baton Rouge on southeastward. Still the risk of a few more storms off to the north rolling southward overnight tonight. And we're going to keep pretty healthy rain chances in the forecast for tomorrow. A 60% chance of showers and locally heavy thunderstorms. Temperatures will hold in the upper 80s. Drier air should begin to follow as we finish off the week, but we're also watching a tropical system that has tropical storm potential in the Gulf of Mexico. We'll talk more about that and have your True View forecast coming up in just a bit.
All right, Rob, news parish by parish tonight starts out in St. Landry tonight, where Eunice police now say it was not a bomb left behind after a bank robbery, but they are still looking for their suspect tonight. Investigators say the man robbed the Basile State Bank on West Maple Avenue at around 10 o'clock this morning, and as he got away, police say the suspect dropped what they'll only describe as an object with wires. It was determined not to be dangerous. Call Eunice Police if you have any information on that robbery. In Lafayette, the sheriff's office will pay a $100,000 settlement to the mother of a man who died after he was tased by a deputy back in 2010. Deputy Chris Guidry shocked 28-year-old Javon Rakestrout twice after authorities said he became uncooperative when officers tried to question him about a suspected drug deal.
A man wanted in connection with a beating last week near Ville Platte is in jail tonight. Investigators say Craig Fontenot had been hiding in the Oakdale area. He's one of 4 suspects accused of attacking a man and then stealing a man's money in front of a convenience store. All 4 suspects face robbery and attempted murder charges. And in Jeff Davis Parish, a man is facing aggravated burglary charges there. Deputies say Ricky Cox was caught by the homeowner who held him at gunpoint until authorities showed up.
All new tonight in Acadia Parish, the police jury has approved an ordinance that will ban saggy pants. That means pants, shorts, or skirts that expose underwear or skin could land you with a big fine or even jail time. Police jury President A.J. Broussard says, along with court costs, the first offense is $100, the second time $500, and the third offense $1,000 plus 30 days in jail. The ordinance will go into effect October 1st.
Almost 700 pounds of pot is off the streets tonight after a bust along I-10 in St. Martin Parish. Troopers stopped a vehicle near Bro Bridge for a traffic violation. That's when they say they found all of this marijuana with a street value of more than $1 million. Pedro Matamoros of Brownsville, Texas, is under arrest.
These troopers aren't just looking for a traffic stop. They're looking beyond that. And what they're looking for is criminals.
Blighted properties are becoming a growing eyesore in dozens of Lafayette Parish neighborhoods. It's an ongoing battle with the city to hold property owners accountable. One house on Patton Street just off North Washington is boarded up and the yard is overgrown. Neighbors report issues to the parish, but sometimes it takes months before the properties are even cleaned up.
If something is not done real soon, then the next time someone's going to come out here, they're going to be picking up someone in a body bag, or they're going to come out here to put out a fire.
Now the city is sending out letters giving homeowners 90 days to comply and fix violations before fines are issued or the property is condemned. Well, looking at state news now, there could be an Acadiana connection to that chopper that went down in the Gulf of Mexico today. 3 people are safe. They were pulled from the water about 30 miles southwest of Terrebonne Bay. The helicopter is owned by a company based out of Belle Chase. And here's a picture of that chopper. It was sent to us by a KATC viewer who tells us that chopper was headed to Patterson in St. Mary Parish when it crashed. The cause of the crash remains under investigation.
Happening now in Tensas Parish, state police say they are questioning the hostage who has been released after being held after a bank robbery there. The 2 other hostages are still inside the bank with the gunman. Troopers say this all started around 2 o'clock this afternoon when a man entered the Tensas State Bank armed with some type of automatic weapon and took 2 female bank employees and 1 man hostage. Investigators say the suspect is a 20-year-old male who lives in Tensas Parish. Negotiators plan to work through the night to resolve this situation.
And coming up tonight, it's probably the cutest video you'll get to see all day. That's not it right there, but a mother panda was reunited with that cub for the first time since birth. We'll show you the rest of that picture of that video at 10:17. But first, Rob's back with a look at your full forecast. It's next right here on Acadiana's News Channel at 10 o'clock.
This summer, toughness has a name. Determination has a face. Heroes have an identity. Ford Super Duty. Go to extremes.
Now, during the Ford Summer Spectacular, get $5,500 total cash back on Ford Super Duty. Now playing at your Southern Quality Ford dealer.
If you've just been told that you require surgery for gum disease, you should know that there's a new alternative. It's called Lanap, and it's the only FDA-approved laser protocol for the treatment of periodontal disease. Before you decide on treatment, call me. I'm Dr. Samuel R. Moss.
For years, the truth was hidden, but now we know they're among us.
Welcome to Level 7.
Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Series premiere Tuesday, September 24th on ABC.
Let's go.
Flat folding seats plus smart slide entry. The engineering of one detail means you won't always need the other. That's professional grade. Introducing the new GMC Acadia. Now lease the 2013 GMC Acadia SLE for around $299 per month.
Visit your South Louisiana GMC dealers.
Now, come on, Phyllis. You're just picking a kicker, not your next husband.
Paul, what's going on?
Mom's having her fantasy football draft.
Ooh, why aren't you doing that at your house, Rita?
Well, my Wi-Fi isn't as fast as yours because I don't have Cox high-speed internet.
Yeah.
That's your offense, Phyllis? You're going to score less than Paul did in college.
Go back to school with blazing fast internet. Power all your devices with supercharged in-home Wi-Fi. Call Cox today for a great price and easy self-installation.
There's still time to choose a completely redesigned 2013 Nissan Altima with a smarter way to go farther. more refined comfort, and more ways to see. There's still time to get the bottom line on all of it at Nissan. With 0% APR financing on Altima or 0% APR on other popular models. Your choice has never been easier. Shop at your local Nissan store or choose Nissan.com today.
From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. A very hot one out there today. Storms coming in tonight, signaling a change on the way. Another round of showers or several rounds of showers and thunderstorms likely tomorrow. And then we have something developing perhaps in the northwestern Caribbean and perhaps the Gulf of Mexico. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a bit. First off, let's take a look at Doppler radar right now. Power Doppler HD indicating activity is certainly diminishing after some pretty hefty storms and a good light show this evening across portions of St. Landry, St. Martin, Iberia, and St. Mary parishes. But the shower activity has been diminishing greatly. Just some lingering light rain shower activity across lower St. Martin and St. Mary parishes, with the heavier weather off to the east. In fact, as we look at Titan 3D, we'll notice that with showers and storms diminishing, but still laying down some locally heavy rainfall. And we're going to have more of the same tomorrow. Notice a few more cells off to the north of us, not doing a whole lot, but it is signaling that there will be the risk of a few showers overnight tonight. A good chance of storms developing with a frontal trough tomorrow. Now, in fact, as we put the radar satellite composite in motion, we can see a broad brushing of a frontal trough that is dipping to the southeast U.S. And this is going to not only give us a good chance of storms over the next 24 hours, but will also hopefully bring in drier air. And that's going to be good news, especially if we have something that's trying to develop in the Gulf. More on that in just a bit. Again, you can see the storms. They were quite robust, 7, 8 o'clock this evening across St. Landry Parish down through St. Martin. But again, things quieting down for the bulk of the evening. A few showers overnight tonight. It was a hot one today, 96 in Lafayette. I don't think we're going to see mid-90s from here on out, at least over the next week to 10 days, so good news there. And right now, 76 degrees. We're very near our overnight low, and notice the dew points coming down thanks to the thunderstorm activity, so it actually feels like 76. Haven't seen that in quite a while. Now, as we look at the infrared imagery, you can see those storms developing and burgeoning southward during the course of the evening hours. We open it on up, and this is what's interesting us right now. There is a little bit of a tropical wave and a disorganized area of low pressure that's east of Central America, but this feature is moving northwestward, and today we saw more convection developing around it. Not necessarily organized. Upper level winds are not conducive for development right now, but they could become a little bit more conducive as this system heads towards the Yucatan, and an upper level low up here moves towards Mexico. So as we look, this is our future cast model. This is not saying this is exactly what's going to happen, but we'll watch this low pressure system heading toward the Yucatan tomorrow. Meanwhile, we have a frontal boundary that'll be pushing on through by late tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, showers and storms with that feature. Then we head into Thursday. We do think drier air will be working its way into Acadiana as this low pressure system tries to develop. Now, there are two scenarios. We could see a developing system, the possibility of a tropical storm developing in the south central, east central Gulf of Mexico Friday. If it were to develop, it will be heading mainly toward the Florida Panhandle. If this does not develop into a more organized low pressure system, it's going to scoot towards Mexico. Bottom line, that dry air coming in right now will be our saving grace, but anywhere from eastern Louisiana through the Florida Panhandle, we'll have to keep an eye on a potential system. Incidentally, the next named system will be Erin. Meanwhile, as we look ahead overnight tonight, the risk of a few showers or thunder showers through the pre-dawn hours tomorrow. Then tomorrow during the day, scattered showers and thunderstorms firing up just about at any time during the day. Really can't tell you when the prime time is going to be, but you notice on the model several rounds of showers and storms. Locally heavy downpours and gusty winds will be likely with the storms, at least through this time tomorrow night, and then we think it'll settle down as we go Thursday, Friday into the weekend. So pretty much temperatures holding steady tonight. Rain chances at 30% overnight tonight. Tomorrow will go 60% with locally heavy downpours and gusty winds, and that's going to keep our temperatures in the upper 80s. 60s. Beginning to clear house on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, more comfortable with highs near 90 still, but overnight lows could get down into the upper 60s to lower 70s, and that's going to feel good. But as we normally do when we start seeing fronts getting close to us, that's usually when the tropics get active.
Right.
And there's actually another system coming off the African coast that is garnering some interest by the National Hurricane Center. So things looking to get busier in the tropics. We'll keep an eye on this system. Not overly concerned at this point, but we'll keep an eye on it.
Alrighty, thank you, Rob. And still ahead, has Anthony Weiner leaked information that suggested Hillary Clinton's run to the White House in 2016? Hear what Weiner said right after this break.
At Arsenault Ford, we sell extraordinary trucks for ordinary, everyday life.
Like the Sugarland, a truck for your lifestyle in Acadiana.
A truck to haul you and your whole team.
We'll take you from ordinary to extraordinary, but you gotta come see us.
At Arsenault Ford, Center Street, New Iberia.
Introducing iSofa by Rooms to Go. What does your sofa say about you?
Look at the stars up in the sky above. Tell me something you've been dreaming of. If I were to say I made it happen my way.
The custom iSofa by Rooms to Go. Design yours now online or in store and get it in days. We make it easy. You make it your own.
Are we too late for the clearance event?
No, there's still lots to choose from, but they're going fast.
Are we too late for the clearance event?
No, there's still lots to choose from, but they're going fast.
Are we still late for the...
No, there's lots to choose from, but they're going fast.
Spritz?
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's good.
Oh, good.
That's good.
Save today on Camry, the #1 selling car in America. Get $1,500 customer cash back or 0 for 60 financing plus $1,000. These are your final days to save. Don't miss out. Toyota, let's go places.
We're having major markdowns at Corval Toyota Scion and Opelousas on our new 2013 Camrys to make room for the 14s. That's right, they've got to go. $1,500 rebate plus $1,500 dealer discount plus $500 owner loyalty if you currently own a Toyota. Or you can choose 0% for 60 months. Now that's major markdowns. So hurry in to Corval Toyota Scion and Opelousas for the best selection before they're all gone. That's Corval Toyota Scion and Opelousas, Happy Town, USA.
I've always had a passion to see people at their best, so physical therapy was a natural choice for me. There really isn't a magic pill for what we do. There isn't a medicine that makes your muscles stronger. Patients don't always see the light, so sometimes you have to be that light. The last thing they want to do is smile or move, so usually in the beginning it's less hands and more heart, but once you can get them to see the light, then you can start pushing and pulling. My name is Jay Ashley, and my choice is Lafayette General.
At Arsenault Ford, we sell extraordinary trucks for ordinary, everyday life.
Like the Sugarland, a truck for your lifestyle in Acadiana.
A truck to haul you and your whole team.
We'll take you from ordinary to extraordinary, but you gotta come see us.
At Arsenault Ford, Center Street, New Iberia.
Thanks for staying with us. Did Anthony Weiner announce to the world that Hillary Clinton plans to run for president? That's what some are wondering today. In an interview, Weiner told reporters his wife will be working on Clinton's presidential bid. His wife is a friend and advisor to the former First Lady, Senator, and Secretary of State, who's keeping mum on her 2016 plans, but staying visible on the national stage.
Is Huma still working on the campaign?
She's helping out every day.
Do you know what her role in Hillary's 2016 campaign is going to be?
I do.
And what will it be?
I'm not telling you.
Stay tuned for that. Now time for more news from around the world in 80 seconds. A major explosion off the coast of Japan where officials detonated a mine found underwater. That mine was dropped by the United States during World War II. At the Vatican, a meeting between two big-name Argentines, Pope Francis welcomed soccer star Lionel Messi. Turns out the Pope is a big soccer fan. He led a morality-focused pep rally ahead of a friendly matchup between Argentina and Italy. In Germany, it's not every day you see a world leader back in the classroom, but it was back to school for Chancellor Angela Merkel, who, while promoting education initiatives, acted as a substitute history teacher for the day. To Cuba now, where Fidel Castro was marking his 87th birthday behind closed doors. His brother Raul has been in power since a near-fatal illness forced Fidel to step aside back in 2006. Stateside in Boston, not guilty pleas in connection with the Boston Marathon bombings. Two friends of suspect Johar Tsarnaev are accused of helping him get rid of evidence from his dorm room. In Atlanta, the investigation continues into a fatal fall at Turner Field, but initial reports indicate it was all an accident. The fan fell about 65 feet to his death while waiting out a rain delay. And back overseas in Taiwan, after a month apart, a mother panda is reunited with her cub. The two were separated because zoo officials were concerned the mom might accidentally smother the cub. Instead, mom immediately cuddled it and even started breastfeeding. And that's a look at news from around the world in 80 seconds. It's Tuesday, August 13th, 2013.
A mother's love, the's nothing like it in the world.
Yeah, I'm not very sappy, but I watched that video about 10 times
you can't
while I was
help
editing
yourself.
it. Yeah, you can't at all. Baby pandas, right? We'll still ahead tonight on KATC. A new program now in the works at SLCC, how it's going to change nursing in Acadiana right after this.
I'm Chris Fortel in Wednesday's edition of the Daily Advertiser, a first-hand look at the first day of school from Advertiser reporters, plus pasta alternatives in our special food section. That and more in Wednesday's Daily Advertiser and at theadvertiser.com.
The Acadian Ambulance membership enrollment is now open. Call 800-256-JOIN or visit myacadian.com for details on enhanced benefits and easy enrollment. Hurry, the deadline is Friday, September 6th. Acadian Ambulance, knowing life matters.
There's still time to choose a completely redesigned 2013 Nissan Altima with a smarter way to go farther. More refined comfort. And more ways to see. There's still time to get the bottom line on all of it at Nissan. With 0% APR financing on Altima or 0% APR on other popular models. Your choice has never been easier. Shop at your local Nissan store or choose Nissan.com today.
This is something new. Verizon Wireless is teaming up with Cox. So sign up for Cox Services or Verizon Wireless and learn about our exclusive offers. Visit your local Verizon Wireless or Cox Solutions store or call 866-961-0596 and you'll get up to a $100 prepaid card by mail with qualifying services. Verizon Wireless and Cox. TV, internet, home phone, and wireless. Better together.
May I take your order, sir?
Yeah, I'll have the bruschetta, the classic Caesar, and the roasted falcon.
Excellent choice.
It's the Fan Plastic Sweepstakes. Use your Whitney Saints Visa debit card and you can win a trip to the Atlanta game. The Fan Plastic Sweepstakes from Whitney.
At Service Chevrolet Cadillac, you can choose from 12 different vehicles that get 30 miles per gallon or more. And one of those is the Chevy Cruze. The spacious, safe, fuel-saving Cruze is the best compact car for any family. It offers 26 miles per gallon city, 36 highway, and comes with 10 standard airbags to protect your most precious cargo. Shop our huge selection, the Chevy Cruze, on sale now at Service Chevrolet Cadillac, 1212 Ambassador Caffrey near I-10. Chevrolet, find new roads.
The Acadian Ambulance membership enrollment is now open. Call 800-256-JOIN or visit myacadian.com for details on enhanced benefits and easy enrollment. Hurry, the deadline is Friday, September 6th. Acadian Ambulance, knowing life matters.
A new program at South Louisiana Community College will help fill a growing need within Acadiana's healthcare industry.
That's right. Today, SLCC, along with several partners, announced a new registered nursing program 8 years in the making. Lafayette General, Lourdes, Women's and Children's Hospitals, and LEDA put up $500,000 to fund that program. And with registered nurses being one of the most in-demand jobs in Louisiana, some say this program is coming at the perfect time.
KATC's Aaron Stuber reports tonight on how this will affect the nursing community right here in Acadiana.
Starting in spring of 2014, SLCC will be the third school in Acadiana that provides a registered nursing program, a program that is greatly needed to help fill demand.
The demand is so great that
realistically, all of the hospitals are competing against each other for those nurses.
Statewide, thousands of eligible nursing students are turned away each year because there is simply no room for them. SLCC's nursing program will graduate 60 students a year.
They all want to become RNs. So now, instead of being on a huge waiting list somewhere else in the state, having to move out of state, or ultimately never achieving that dream, they can do it right here at home.
The 2-year associate degree program will feed into UL's 4-year program.
But what this does is it gets nurses into, as a registered nurse, quicker than doing a 4-year program. So they can become a registered nurse and then finish off their bachelor's degree later on.
And with the new program comes a new building that will house all of their healthcare and science programs.
One of the things that I've learned is the closer to home, the more the nurses will stay home, so they don't migrate out. But this program actually will help all of Acadiana just by providing the extra nurses that are definitely needed.
In Lafayette, Aaron Stuber, KATC TV3.
Well, sports is up next. Travis with us now, talking the Acadiana kickoff.
That's right. We had Brobridge last night, and so the other side of that St. Martin Civil War this evening, the Cecilia Bulldogs up on the kickoff tour next.
Injured in an accident? You may be entitled to more than the insurance company wants you to know about. Pain and suffering, lost wages, medical expenses, property damage, rental car. Call me, Attorney Blaine Barrio. Let's get you everything you deserve.
All new. Kimmel spreads the love all around.
That's good. I got that out of my system, and I think I have a hernia.
Plus, Josh Duhamel, Adam Barry Lang, and Luke Bryan.
Solid.
All new Emmy-nominated Jimmy Kimmel Live, 11:35, 10:35 Central, tonight on ABC.
So at Martin Chevrolet, are y'all really the king of the basin dealer?
From the moment you own it, you can't get enough.
Buying a Chevy Silverado anywhere else but Martin Chevrolet is like hunting without a gun, fishing without a pole. With 85 years of business, award-winning service, and great prices, it's true what they say.
Y'all really are king of the basin. I'll take it.
Martin Chevrolet, king of the basin, Brobridge.
First impressions in my business are very important. When you have strong, beautiful, healthy teeth, gives you a lot of confidence. You have to go see Dr. Samuel Moss.
From cosmetic to general dentistry, I can make it your turn to smile.
These men are wearing similar glasses. However, the man on the left paid $200, while the guy on the right just $56.92 at Eyewear Express. The guy on the right also got his glasses in about an hour, a free frame warranty, and another pair of glasses. Oh, and the guy on the right's mother, she also got a great deal. 2 pairs of no-line bifocals for just $76.92. For a limited time, 2 pairs no-line bifocals are $76.92.
On Ambassador Caffrey in the Super Target Center, next to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Why do we fish in South Louisiana? Because we love it. And we love Ford trucks, too. I pull my boat with a Ford because I know I'll have a smooth trip, just like dealing with Hub City Ford. That's why they're the #1 Ford truck dealer in Louisiana. And right now at Hub City Ford, get 0% financing for 60 months on all 2013 Ford F-150s. Whether you're working or playing, the place to get your truck is Hub City Ford.
Hey, it's Attorney Blaine Barrio. See the number at the bottom of your screen? Write it down. Put it in your cell phone. If you're injured in an accident, I want you to be able to reach me personally. And if you can't come to us, we'll come to you. Call me today.
There are several Ragin' Cajuns you can point to as the main culprits behind UL's offensive explosion under head coach Mark Hudspeth. Conventional wisdom says the quarterbacks or maybe even a receiver or running back, but maybe the biggest reason why the Cajuns continue to light up the scoreboard are the big guys up front. It's a new beginning of sorts for that offensive line, the core 4 of the Cajuns O-line the last 2 years, and that's actually Jay Johnson. There we go. There's the big guys. There's Andre Huval, one of the guys returning, as well as Daniel Quave, both back for a 3rd season. Michael Quave has made a seamless transition to left tackle with newcomers Octavian Anderson and Kerry Johnson rounding out the Hogs. But when you talk about the guys up front, much of their as well as the team's success relies on the lone senior and former STM Cougar.
He's another coach on the field, and Coach Rod has done such a tremendous job with Andre. Andre can tell everybody in our line what to do and how to do it, and he knows all the looks. He studies film, he studies the defenses.
Speaking of offensive lines, LSU's will once again feature an Acadiana Tiger. West St. Mary's Gerald Hawkins has become a hot name in Baton Rouge this summer. The redshirt freshman has ascended to starting right tackle and drawn rave reviews from head coach Les Miles.
We really think that Hawkins has had as quality a camp to this point as anybody.
It's been just great. I'll take each day as a great learning experience, a great thing to improve at.
He may well be, one of those very, very talented offensive linemen that can really play.
The injury bug continues to bite for the New Orleans Saints. Today, another receiver goes down with special teams ace Courtney Roby suffering a toe injury in practice. He had to be helped off the field. But with the bad comes some good. Pierre Thomas, Martez Wilson, and Junior Gillette all dressed out and participated in some form during today's morning close drills. The team does host the Raiders on Friday.
3 testing. Here we are. 1, 2.
And that preseason tilt will truly be historic. Longtime public address announcer Jerry Romig announces today Friday's game will be his last with the Saints. The 83-year-old has called every Saints game since 1969. That's 44 years and 446 games. His son Mark will take over PA duties for the season opener against Atlanta. At that game, Jerry will receive a well-deserved Super Bowl 44 ring from the franchise. Today's stop on the kickoff tour takes us to Cecilia, where the Bulldogs are hoping to rebound after a tough fall last season. Terry Martin's boys will be a young bunch again, and progress during training camp is crucial for the Dogs to improve on last year's 1-8 record. Head coach Terry Martin likes the potential in his core group of sophomores down the road and believes with the right direction from a small senior group, that future could be now.
We're going to probably start a bunch of young guys this year. We dressed 10 to 14 freshmen last year when we hardly ever dressed freshmen before. And there's a chance that 7 or 8 of those guys are going to start on Friday night. But I still think it comes down to this senior group. How good are they going to be as far as being leaders, but how good are they going to be when things go wrong?
Finally, former Ole Miss standout and two-time WNBA champion Yolanda Moore becomes the third head coach for the women's basketball team at LSU. Moore introduced in Eunice today, who was a 3-time All-SEC performer with the Rebels in the mid-90s after had a 6-year professional career winning 2 titles with the Houston Comets. She has coached at the high school and AAU levels. And having that news of Romig coming out today, pretty cool because he's a very familiar voice. If you've been to the Superdome, he's called Super Bowls, Saints games, high school games, you name it, he's called it. And so to see him go, a little bittersweet, but I'm sure, well-deserved retirement.
Absolutely.
83 years old.
For all that time.
Absolutely.
Gets to enjoy the games now, yeah.
All right, thanks, Travis. Stay right there, everybody. We're back right after this break.
Be noticed. Be heard. Be Stage. $12.99 for their fashion tees, $29.99 for their jeans, plus an extra 25% off for you. That's walking the walk of the smart shopper. That's your back-to-school sale at Stage.
Driving would be so much easier if trouble would just tell you it was there. But it doesn't. So the new Buick Enclave is available with a collection of advanced safety features to help protect you and the world around you. Just one more way the new Buick Enclave is smart, made beautiful. Now get 0% financing for 60 months or $1,500 cash back on the 2013 Buick Enclave. Visit your South Louisiana Buick dealers.
Hey Louisiana, drivers everywhere are switching to U.S. agencies for the low price on auto insurance and everyday savings.
I walked in and got a low price and rang the bell
for big savings.
It made sense for me to ring the bell.
So, whether you're from Baton Rouge, the North Shore, New Orleans, or just down on the bayou, come on into U.S. agencies and ring the big savings bell. Over 1 million other drivers have since 1995. So ring the bell, Louisiana.
Ring the bell and save. U.S. agencies.
There's still time to choose a completely redesigned 2013 Nissan Altima with a smarter way to go farther. More refined comfort. And more ways to see. There's still time to get the bottom line on all of it at Nissan. With 0% APR financing on Altima or 0% APR on other popular models. Your choice has never been easier. Shop at your local Nissan store or choose Nissan.com today.
Morning, gentlemen. Have a good flight in?
Good morning.
How's the wife?
A little bumpy.
Oh, Well, you've met my colleague, Jane.
She's meeting me at the hotel later.
He's lagging, slow internet. Look, he's a question behind.
Well, we hope you have some good ideas.
I don't think I have.
Don't let slow internet hurt your business. Get faster speeds than DSL. Bundle with Cox Business today.
Be somebody. Be true. Be Stage. Shoes for the family are 40% off, plus another 25% off. That's why the smart shopper arrives early. That's your back-to-school sale at Stage.
Well, tomorrow back to school, Lafayette Parish, count on a good chance of showers and thunderstorms. Unfortunately, drier air later this week while we watch that little tropical disturbance in the Caribbean heading for the Southern Gulf. Dave will have the very latest on GMA tomorrow morning.
Almost everybody's done. Pretty soon everybody will be back in school in just a minute, it seems.
Some big ones tomorrow, so watch those school zones tomorrow morning.
We're all done for 10 o'clock, everybody.
Thanks for watching. Good night.